good effort or need improvement. Scores gives exactly how well students understand the subject. For example, a student a student may be well behaved and active in class. They're good at listening, reading, and speaking skill, but still stuck with writing. So a score of maybe 50 in writing immediately highlight that issue and allows parents and teacher to provide support. Yep. Furthermore, scores help students check their improvements over time. A student improved from 365 points to 85 points. If a student improved from 65 points to 85 points, both the student and parents can see clearly the growth progress. Therefore, test score provide an objective way to evaluate academic performance, identify learning gaps, measure achievement, and help students succeed academically. So, and now I have the question for you. With that scores, how can we objectively measure a student academic progress over time? That's all for my idea. Thank you for listening.
Your question, I will give you 1+ point. So, Miss Ellie, during the time you practice with your teammate, so could you share with us which part do you feel harder?
We need to the most difficult part that we need to guess the ideas of their opponents. Yeah, so maybe we practice by disagreeing my own idea like that.
And which part do you feel the easiest?
I think my part is easier because just learn by heart, the comparing my partner, I think that's good.
Okay. Alright, so Vivian, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, 90 seconds for you.
Okay.
1, 3, 1, 2, go.
Many people believe that test scores should be shown on report card. However, we strongly disagree with this opinion because test scores on the report card do not accurately measure students' ability and can affect mental health negatively. There are several reasons that support our viewpoint. First, test score often reflects learners' memorization and ignore important skills such as communications, creativity, and critical thinking. A student who is good at arts, science project, or public speaking might not receive high score in the test despite having strong ability in other areas. Second, including test score in the report can create more pressure and cause mental health problems. In school, some students spend weeks preparing for the exam and often worry too much about the result. In some cases, parents and teachers expect them to achieve high score, which increases anxiety even more. And for example, a student can feel disappointed or lose confidence after receiving low marks, and they begin to believe that they are less intelligent than classmates. This pressure also reduces the motivation and makes school feel exhausting rather than enjoyable. And therefore, we shouldn't rely too much on the score to evaluate student ability. And we would like to ask, what is the value of excellent report card with high score if students suffer from too much anxiety and burns out? And that's all I want to say.
So, did you enjoy your presentation today?
Yes, of course. I feel satisfied with my presentation.
What score would you give yourself?
Better than I think the last day.
So much.
Thank you. the stage. Alright, so the first speaker will be Mary. Mary, will be ready for 90 seconds. One, two, three, go.
So I'm Mary from Team 6. For your team, you say that the test score will give the student much anxiety, but in my opinion, like some students will may have some subjects that have good score, but some subjects they may have the low score. So this, I think, the anxiety or this pressure may be necessary to motivate their learning. Like they will be more disciplined, have responsibility at school because they can see the score clearly and then they can study seriously. Like in which subject they should pay attention or which subject they should be confident. Like for instance, if the student knows they have low score in math, they should know that they should focus to improve in this subject. And moreover, in our team, like not just children, but the school, with the test score, the school can give the parent the accurate information about their children's academic progress. Because not only the children, but the parents should know their children's weaknesses or their strengths. So, like if the parent know the children is not high performative in science, the school can will talk to the parents and they could consider to have tutoring or extra practice for their child. And I have the questions for your team too. So without the numbers, how can a teacher and school can compare student performance and can give a fair evaluation in their for every individuals? That's my point. Thank you.
So Mary, are you excited this morning?
No.
Why?
I haven't had breakfast. I haven't eaten. Yes, I haven't eaten. Good morning.
Okay, what about during practicing with your teammate?
Yes, I have practiced with my teammates.
Yeah, how long? How long did you practice with your teammate?
Like we act out for like 5 days.
5 days?
Yeah.
Alright, so which part do you feel difficult?
To stand here and remember to say what to say.
So, if there are one word to describe your team, what would that be?
Crazy.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much.
Shady,
I'm ready.
need 90 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
First of all, I want to answer your question. You mentioned about that. How can we evaluate the student without a score, right? So I think your team misunderstood our argument because they say that should we put the score on the report, but not removing the score at all. And the NACA team also claims that the score-based report can provide transparency and motivation for students. But however, if school focus too heavily on scores, it will create a distorted perception among students. And scores are the ultimate goals of education. Rather than gaining knowledge, rather than developing problem-solving skills or becoming a well-rounded individuals. And you also claim that score report system provide key information. Are you sure if the score cannot capture on student ability such as leadership, teamwork, or problem-solving skill or communication skill? And in this case, score report cannot provide the complete picture of achievement for parents and students. And do you agree that the purposes of education is developing knowledge, developing skills and character? So what if the children are objected by score effect? And isn't that the sign that education has lost its true purpose? And we strongly believe that score system can help students to I'll finish my presentation.
So Shady, were you nervous before your presentation?
Before my presentation, I just a little bit nervous, but now when I stand here and present, I'm really nervous, and I almost forgot what I want to say. But I think I tried my best, and I also answered the negative questions, and I am quite satisfied with that.
Do you feel proud of yourself?
Not really.
Not really. Okay, so if there is something you want to say to the next speaker, what do you say?
Just be confident and speak what you want. Okay, thank you so much.
Teacher, she got one extra point.
From you? Yeah, just right.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, teacher, we want to give you one extra point this word. Okay, and now let's welcome the final pairs on the stage. For the final pairs, each of you will have 120 seconds. Teresa, hurry. The first person will be Mia. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Good morning, everyone. The next affirmative team questions that without scores, how can we assess student over time? So instead of using score-based reports, we prioritize efficiencies while ensuring students achieve long-term and meaningful learning by using portfolio-based assessment to collect student work over time. And project-based learning too. And therefore, schools should use a combination of projects, presentation, and class participation and teacher feedback to provide comprehensive evaluation. Instead of using number, teachers write what students did well, what needs improvement, and specific suggestions. Instead of using scores, we use labels like beginning, developing, proficient, and advanced. And students also can evaluate themselves to build awareness, responsibility, and encourage deep learning. By asking some questions like, what can I learn? What did I learn? And what can I improve? And they can also give peer feedback to themselves and to your friend, to their classmates too. And to make it reliable and keep fairness, we use clear criteria. It means rubrics without scores and standard levels. And we can train teachers to assess consistently. So the question is, if you just focus on scores, what long-term value that does your system provide? And so we strongly believe that scores create stress, lead to narrow learning, and ignore personal growth. So we strongly believe that we should focus on long-term and meaningful development, not just numbers. A number cannot define a human. Thank you.
Okay, so Mia, what was your team's strongest point?
I think we are really hard working on discussing the topic today, and we spend a lot of time to discuss together and practice together too. We set a time and practice and give a lot of ideas to debate together. Yes, so it's amazing.
How long did you and your teammate prepare for the debate today?
We spend quite quite a lot of time to prepare for this, and with this topic we have to discuss a lot. And we would change a lot of ideas and give more ideas. A lot of ideas appear in our mind. So, and then we spend quite lots of quite time to discuss and put this together.
Okay, thank you so much.
Alright, so now Tris, are you listening? Ready? 120 seconds. 1, 2, 3, go.
So hello, I'm the third member of the proposition team, and I would like to answer your question. You give me an opinion that children should be assessed by giving them, dividing them into levels like beginnings, movers of light, like our section. But to us, parents should know and should understand the performance of each student by receiving the numbers, because not all the parents understand about the level, like they cannot understand fully about that. And we believe that every school, school decide the rubric to assess every skills that students have gained by the accurate number, so that students and parents can understand more about our evaluation, so that we can create healthy and positive competition between students. And about the stress, we do know that scores may give unnecessary stress to the student, but stress can be managed with supportive and positive environment. Nowadays, we are fighting for decrease the stress for the students. Many schools have put the psychologist consultants so that they can provide advice for the students who are suffering from depression. And also, parents' awareness having raised now, and they are understanding themselves like in the past, and now they are understanding their children to give the positive support to their children. To us, we can't deny that school is a small society where the students have to fight for themselves to get the goals, and also the school going with the pressure creates motivation for their students to achieve. So in our team opinion, scores give the clear information for both students, teacher, and parents to assess students' performance. And we are going to be a parent in the future. So when at the end of the term, do we want to see an unclear test report only with the sentences, or an accurate information to know how to give guidance and also the support to our children for them to get better in the future? So that's why we strongly agree to give the test scores on the report cards for the students. Thank you for your listening.
Alright, so you get extra point from Julia and me. Okay.
So, Tris, when you and your partner receive this topic, how do you and your partners feel?
The first thing is we are ready to work, and we are very nervous because to us we are the teachers, so that we always give the scores to our students. That's why we have to find the agreement and also to find the disagreement against ourselves. So that's why it's quite hard for us to find out the statements to protect our side. And also, it's not.
Did everything go as planned?
Yes, for me, I have said all the opinion I like here, so it's okay to me now.
Okay, thank you so much.
trời.
Please go and ready for your extra.
Chờ bỏ này ra tí chờ sống nha.
Daisy ơi, Daisy, Daisy, nhập giấy của chị cho chị mượn lại với. Thấy thì nó luôn. Tàn đi.
Hay ơi, hay, cho có trống này không? Trống nha. Phần này chỉ bỏ qua rồi chứ là to này. Này, thì cái điểm này là tính cộng của hai bọn em đi.
Dạ. Từ. Nhưng mà bé.
Thế thôi thì lấy điểm này của bọn em. Điểm này của bọn em chia đôi.